All right.
Hey, action!
Ready, set, go.
After 18 minutes of
Hell
problems.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the podcast,
Oh man.
dudes. Again. Well, this is the first time you've both been on together. So this is
It's
cool.
about to been the first time any Colorado Airsofter's been on double or
Probably.
Oh,
like
yeah.
as a party podcast.
Well, you guys are the only Colorado ones except
Besides,
for.
you said you didn't say Grinch. I saw you didn't post that in the last video.
Yeah, that's right.
Grinch is Colorado as well.
Grinch. There's actually a couple more. And dude, I'm going through all of the.
Technically, One Punch was also a Colorado before
Yep.
he moved to Alaska.
That's
I got to
right.
play against him a couple times, but you mainly
He
played.
moved to Alaska?
Yeah.
He's
I
actually
wonder how many events he has up there.
Oh, dude,
from what I
he's
heard,
traveling.
Yeah, from what I heard, isn't he starting his own like field up there that's going to be Star Wars related?
Yep.
Off specifically.
Oh,
Yeah, he's going to be starting
well,
up
up
his own-
there, property is a lot cheaper. So,
Yeah,
Hell
but,
yeah. Yeah, he's living off the land, brother. Pretty much.
I heard about it. Yeah, I watched that or listened to that episode the other day. I'm like, damn, that's really how it be up there.
Yeah,
Have
I follow his Instagram, and he's like,
it's a very beautiful state. It doesn't
five
get dark
salmons.
that often,
right.
Yeah, no, I saw
especially
the
during the
salmon,
summer
yeah.
months.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah.
it's,
And he's got
it's
their
nice,
Roller
especially
Borealis.
when it's
God, I
in
would love
June.
to-
It's like I was up
I would
there in
love to
June.
see
It was
that.
like the highest it was like 68.
Jeez.
That's not bad.
That was the high.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
you'd be right at home, Atlas.
I would
I don't
be.
like the
I'd be
cold.
enjoying myself.
I like the heat more than the cold, but
Well, Atlas,
to a degree.
Where should we start off with what's new?
Well, let me start off with the sponsors. Shout out to Skirmish. Go to skirmish.net. Stop blurring. There we go. That is weird up here. I got a Skirmish hat too. Go to skirmish.net to find out more. Skirmish, if you guys don't know, is a stat tracking. It's the best stat tracking equipment for airsoft. Okay, so if your field doesn't have it, tell your field owner to check out skirmish.net to get it, and you can get one of these bracelets and track all your stats for every game that you go to a field that has skirmish, and it tracks in real time, and from the first time you ever played up until present day. So go to skirmish.net and check it out. And if you do go to skirmish.net and check it out, or if you follow them on Instagram and you found out about them from here, then let them know that You-Rock sent you. And then the second sponsor is Jackal Tactical. They're a field and store, a couple fields actually, and storefront up in Pennsylvania. Go check out jacktac.com to find out more. And you can purchase items off of their store from their website as well. And also they run Otherworld Milsim, which they put on some cool events. One of them is coming up in September here in South Carolina. And so anyway, go to jacktac.com to find out more. Appreciate you guys for sponsoring the podcast. All right, guys. So yeah, y'all got a lot to talk about. So why don't you guys do a brief...
I forgot a few things last time.
I think I got most of it down.
Well, that's why I have people.
You got
on
your
a
notebook
second
there?
time.
No, I just memorized
over
all the
everything
stuff. Yeah,
the first time
I
we talked.
know. You know,
so
I got most of it down that we're working on. So,
so this is great to get back on because listen, as soon as we stop the podcast, I do the same thing. I'm going, dang it, I was going to ask him this, and you guys go, shit, I was going to tell him that. So,
Yep.
So introduce yourself.
Yeah, I do
real
have
quick.
some corrections about the drones. So
Okay.
I got to make
Introduce
Hungry happy with
yourself,
me
and then
now.
and then we'll get into what you guys want to tell us.
you want to go first, Atlas? You want me to go first?
I'm up in the mountains. I got nothing right now.
Well, we're just introducing ourselves. So,
Spaz, I've had on Spaz Goostic. I've had on. Is it twice? Yeah, I've had you on
we're
twice.
now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, had you on a while ago, and then you're in Colorado, and then I'll have the link for our first podcast on here in the description, and then Atlas, I had you on just a few months ago, actually, and I think I met you through Spaz.
Yep.
and
Oh, there's lightning outside.
shit, your power might go out.
Nah,
get
I'm at a giant
Let's hope
resort.
not.
I think we have backup generators.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
But continue.
So Atlas, I had on just a couple months ago. Y'all are in Colorado, played together, known each other for a while, and now you're on together, and you got a lot of stuff to talk about. A new team or new team members.
We're both on
Yeah,
the
that
same
we have a lot more members now.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Discord's
So
grown.
lay it on me, man. I'm ready. What
So
you guys want to go over first?
we finally got team patches in.
That's right. Yeah, don't forget that.
Team patches, team flag, all that fun stuff. Looks a lot better than the last one, that's for sure.
100%.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. So, Hungary actually, I helped pay for funding on these things, but we got these in different colors.
Ooh. Nice.
So, we're paying these for $5 each for our members, but the only reason why we're selling them is because it is to help fund certain projects for the team specifically.
Sure.
Like the $900 vehicle we're buying.
Which one are we talking about? Oh wait, no, yeah, we're talking about
the Cherokee.
Yeah, they want to get a Jeep to build as a technical.
Oh,
they want to build a technical for Milsim, yes. So we're working on that.
So let me see the patch again. Hold it up. Keep it up there for a minute, so we can focus on it. Hell yeah!
And we got these in multiple colors. I think he ordered them in blue, purple, green, red.
He even made an animation about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, where can somebody buy those? If somebody's not close to you guys, do they have to buy them in person, or can you buy them on their website or through Instagram?
Honestly, I don't know if we're gonna mainstream selling these because it's mainly for our team members. But yeah, probably not, most likely.
Just locally.
But I mean, his for Hungary's other business,
Barbarian Airsoft.
Barbarian Airsoft. Anytime someone gets a bill from him, he's gonna ship one of his patches in there as well for that build for free. So those ones he'll be giving out with builds.
I would show you that patch, but I don't have any of my stuff with me.
Yep. I texted Atlas. I'm like,
you texted me yesterday.
Yeah, where was that? He said, "Do you want to tell him?"
So Spaz just calls me yesterday. It's like, hey, I got a time for E-Rock at 7 tomorrow. And I'm like, what?
Thanks for the notice, bro.
No warning, really?
24 hours, baby.
Not even. It's like, hey, you're able to do a podcast with E-Rock tomorrow at 8 or 7? And I'm like, oh my gosh.
I had to wait for a couple of
It's a good thing we did most of our stuff yesterday. Today was kind of a relaxing day, so.
Yeah, are you guys Atlas, are you at a base or are you what are you doing on vacation?
I'm at Grand Timber Lodge in Breckenridge, Colorado.
Oh, I thought you were in Loveland, so records. It's
we've been coming up here for the past 17 years, and my parents own the timeshare up here, so.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's nice to just come up here for a week and just not care. Yeah. Go hiking.
There's no snow up there right now, is there? There's no snow up there, is there? Currently.
No. Like the only snow up here is at the top of the peaks.
Yeah.
Well, summertime, like it's very nice. Summer, is it? Is the river coming down the mountain like really full because of all the snow melting?
That usually happens during the spring.
Okay.
Right now, like the Eagle River near Eagle and Vale, that river's been going down a lot. Like there's less and less water. But over here on the other side of Vale Pass, there's a lot of water everywhere. Yeah. Dillon Lake is full.
But yeah, I texted him yesterday. I'm like, hey, you got time? I hope you don't got anything planned.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
oh man.
Yeah, but I'm planning. My birthday is literally going to be next week, so I'm actually going to be playing. I'm trying to get my some of my team members that are able to go. But in other news, I found something cool that someone was selling.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. Okay. E-Rock, watch this. It's a
Bro!
ballistic knife. Yeah.
What?
It's a what?
It's a 3D printed ballistic knife that runs off of AEG springs.
Anyone that's just listening instead of watching, go watch this part. It's at 23 minutes. Go watch this part because this knife shoots out fast, bro.
Oh yeah,
So it's a
I think it's got
plastic.
like
It almost looks like
3D printed.
a Minecraft type of made knife or whatever,
I know.
and it shoots out. But
So
the spring you got in
it's
that,
the
bro,
emerald
is
sword.
I think it's got
insane.
like
No,
I think it's
amber
like
sword.
I think it's like an M9 is I think it's the M190 or not the 190. Jesus, that'd be too powerful.
That would be crazy.
It's the one right below the 110. So I think the M90 spring. But last event that I went to at Fox, one of the people that regularly comes, he actually had a couple
Pull
of
your
printed.
head.
Oh yeah, no, this thing hurts. I accidentally shot someone in the dick with it, and they were out for at least 10 minutes.
Great. That's
I was
wonderful. Now you're going to get it banned.
Yeah,
Next thing is going to be banned.
I was furious. It was one of our own team members too.
First they banned plastic knives. Now they're going to ban
What
ballistic
did I
knives.
say about itchy
Wonderful.
trigger fingers, man? Come on.
But yeah, no. I was trying to get that thing is it's kind of hard to reload too. You can't speed reload it. So
Oh, I'm sure. That spring is tight.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool knife too, man.
This is my EDC.
Fast. Yeah. I love those.
One of the
What brand is it?
best Benchmade.
Nice.
I think I've heard of that.
They
brand.
make really good knives. Expensive, but good.
You better have heard of it. Those things are awesome.
Yeah. So, do you want to get onto the story about what when Hungary sent us to our fucking deaths?
Oh, please.
Yeah, so give us some backstory and lead up to it.
This was ESR, the Milsim that
this was the beginning.
First day, game day, and they're on one side of the field. I don't know why they kept sending us over there. We died every fucking time.
It was a
shit
culling.
show.
It was just a purge.
They're like the would it be the Exos or the people that were running our faction?
The XO, whatever.
The CO. They're like, oh yeah, just get a big group of people and you guys can take that field. And every time we send people over, they all come back like 5 minutes later after they've done. I'm like, what? How'd you guys do over there? Like, we didn't even make it past the fucking bridge.
We didn't get past the tree line. So
when we decided when they sounded the bell for like the start of the game,
like the first alarm.
My squadron, we all went over to the first capture point, and we already got into a fierce firefight, and we it was Hungry.
It was one squad versus two. That's what I remember. There's two squads, two full squads.
Since Atlas was running a sniper, he was obviously at a minimum engagement distance, and he can't do much with his. I mean, he has.
I'm trying to hide behind cars, man.
Yeah, and so I was like, I'm gonna go be his protection, and we were going back and forth with Hungry on the radio, and one point he's like, Hungry said, "Just push up to that first piece of cover up there," and then I look over. That first truck is what he said. It's like the first truck. I look over there. You mean the one that has absolutely no cover for at least a good 20
This
feet?
truck was at least 150 meters away from where our current position was in open no man's land. And we're like,
we'll give you cover fire, man. Ready, go.
Really?
I look at Atlas before I call over. I'm like, we're gonna fucking die. He's like, yeah,
we're gonna die. We're gonna die.
And then I'm like, but I haven't. I'm like, are you sure about that, Hungry? There's no cover from us to where we're asking us. He was like, just do it. I'm like, okay. Yes, sir.
We're trying to be good soldiers and listen to our commanding sergeant at that point.
After we we book it over there, not even halfway over there. The moment I peek around, at least they were all behind an RV. There's like 5 of them.
All of them were behind that RV.
I tried my hardest. I saw him like, yeah, I'm fucked. I'm gonna try to go out with a bang. So I just spammed my trigger until I got shot. And I took my.
I got all the way to the truck, but I got shot. So,
mind you, Atlas had intel on him.
Yeah, I had the intel.
I watched as one of okay, but we were so I don't know, it was a lucky thing, but I watched as one of their guys tried to rush over to loot him. I was in my head like, please die, please fucking die. And then 2 seconds later, I see him raise his hand, and then I see him pull out his dagger. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Well, he came over to me. He was coming for me. But then as soon as he's like, could you just wave your flag for me? And I'm like, yeah,
But
here you go. And I'm like, oh,
So
that was great.
did the other team know that you have intel?
No, but
okay.
no, they
No,
didn't. But
they want to search everybody.
They
Yeah,
search
that was
everybody. Okay.
I got something else to show you. I'm not sure if you covered the people.
Oh, I opened up that intel later, like after the game. Someone's probably gonna sue me now, but
It was your first Milsim
it has
event.
nothing on it.
Nothing on it.
But
There's no context. You need something context, but like,
but yeah, I was terrified. I'm like, I looked over. I'm like, I watched the guy. I'm like, please die, just please die, please die, please someone shoot him. I can't say shit either because I'm dead.
Oh God.
But after we all died, I went back, and as I'm walking back, I'm like, I look over and I'm like, we're gonna give him 100%. We're giving him shit for this. We are 100% giving him shit.
we haven't let him live it down.
Yeah, and after that, after he gave that, he's like, "What did I tell you guys?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What did you tell us to do? You told us to go to the
He
first
came back. He's
truck.
like, "Oh, I told you to go to that truck." It's like, we did.
We did." He's like, "Which truck did you go to? The one that you fucking pointed out." I was like, I'm like, the one that has no cover for 20 feet. And but
No, it was more than 20 feet, my man.
it was.
I
Bad,
said it was at least 150 meters.
I think our third charge of that day was also to that same capture point, and I was running with a separate team. I don't know if this was after. No,
so
this was you
before. It was you and me. I was running with another sniper. You were being our medic.
This wasn't. So at the time before this first day of the game, fucking shit, I can't speak. Day game. I was running as rifleman. We had our other newest Hungry's girlfriend running as medic. So she was running that while I ran. So I was running the Novice G36. So that's what I ran for that Milsim for the first part of it.
Yeah.
And the second push, I think there's another group we ran up to. We pushed up to a second.
Oh yeah, that one.
And then I watched as this guy snuck up on a person and got a melee kill. I was like, I really wish I could tell my team member about this, and I couldn't. I just watched him die as he got meleeed.
But then didn't another teammate just like shoot him?
Yeah, because there was one person. There was one person laying in prone that he did not see, and he assumed was dead. And I looked over. I'm like, I didn't even. I'm like, I didn't see the flag. I'm like, after the guy moved, I'm like, are you guys like no? And I'm like, shit. The guy died after that. I mean, he didn't. He shot the guy that meleeed, but yeah. But on the subject of looting,
what was the name of that event again?
ESR 19. ESR
Okay.
American Milsim to ESR 19.
Well, it's just like every time they sent someone over there, they all died.
And then
No
I was like,
one
after that, we
survived.
gave up. We were like, we need to stop giving up on this fucking ridge. It's just a death sentence. They were inside
you guys like Hungry and the rest of the squad. I was like off to the side a few yards, and then I just see you guys all die, and I'm like, they're in the trees. Of course they are.
They're speaking Vietnamese.
The trees are speaking Vietnamese.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself with that joke. I had to.
Well, I've got your Instagram pulled up. Is it around July 4th?
Earlier than that.
When did you guys go? It was earlier than that.
I think it was May, wasn't it May?
I'm looking. Yeah, it was May. It was May.
Oh wow, okay.
Which Instagram you pulled up?
Much.
You pulled up Atlas. Yeah, Atlas hasn't posted shit.
I can't do
Spaz,
social media, man.
Pulled up.
Did you tell him about the spoils of war we found?
Oh yeah, the literal spoils of war.
Did you post anything on the on that game? On any of your socials?
I think I posted.
I did. I posted stuff
on your YouTube.
I posted
maybe?
I haven't been able to. Hungry's not been able to edit any of the fucking footage. So
he got a bunch of photos though.
Yeah, he did. Those are some good photos, especially the one that we can't talk about because of been probably flagged by it. It probably would have been flagged by Instagram.
Yeah,
What
that
is
one.
And it was a I decided I was like, you know what? Let's do something interesting. So before the game started, Atlas had his kit up. I was still in my civilian wear, and he pulled out his pistol and pointed it to the back of my head as I was pretending to be like a POW or some shit.
Yeah, we're dead now. Like Spaz, we're both getting sued. You're gonna get hunted by the FBI
Cut that out.
Too late.
No. They're listening already, bro. Okay.
They're already listening. The fact that this is being recorded, they're already listening.
But yeah. So and then after most of our team members suffered from heat stroke, it was just a little double mission with
How hot was it?
Atlas. I
It
think
was 93 degrees. It was like 98.
something like
Like
that with the
90%
That
humidity.
fucked us. That fucked us. It
Yeah,
was even
that's
starting
hot.
to fuck with me. And I wear full black year round, so even I was starting.
That's your fault.
I know, but I wasn't wearing full
That's
black
your
for
fault.
that. I wasn't wearing full black for that Milsim since it wasn't allowed. So I had my multi.
I was gonna say these last couple pictures you got, Spaz, that you're holding up your banner, your flag,
Yeah,
with some of your guys.
Yeah, that was
That was.
that last one was well, the
Oh, no,
first
wait,
one-
you're wearing
the
orange.
Airheads.
You're wearing
That
all
one was-
orange.
that was actually for my division kit since my black kit was being washed. I still
Oh,
kicked ass
okay.
that day. It was really funny because there's some really good speed softers that day.
Yeah.
And they said at the end of the day, one of them paused or stopped by the screen share. Yep. So during that day, we had like a group of out of town speed softers or ones that haven't played in years that came up, and they were really hard to play against. They were a big challenge. And they said out of the entirety of everyone that played that day, I was the one that gave them the most challenge, and also they were looking at, after the games were over, one of them came over and was like, "Man, you were the only person." I was like, "Where the hell is he? Where is he at? Where's he at?" He's watching.
Like, where's the guy in orange?
I know. I was wearing bright orange too, so it was even.
That's crazy. They couldn't spot you.
Yeah. And then the next photo was the 4th of July.
When you're wearing something so obvious, it's so easy not to spot you.
So the guy right next to me, his call sign's Viper. He said in the Discord, he's like, "Everyone wear Hawaiian shirts tomorrow." I was like, "Okay." So I did that.
Oh, that's cool.
4th of July event for
Boogaloo Boys. There you go.
The Boogaloo Boys, yes.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
And we did that. That was fun. So we were all playing. That was the first time I've ever played in short sleeve, and I'm actually not that. I wasn't that mad about it.
I think I actually posted that one time when I went to Rampart. Check my phone real quick.
I got a new girlfriend too. That's who also posted right under my comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. How long you guys been talking?
It's been now a month. We're going on 2.
Okay.
I posted on it was June 15th. That was my Rampart kit.
On your Instagram?
Oh yeah, that's when they
on
showed
Instagram.
off that's when you can show. I don't know if they showed off you showed off a couple of the patches, didn't you?
Hungry did, I believe.
I'm going to your page now.
You can notice my patches though. None of them are team patches though.
That was a fun day though. I wasn't able to go. I wasn't able to go to that. Sadly, but those are some good fucking photos. Hungry does a really good job.
That is my new DMR/rifle setup, HPA.
Did I think Hungry built that for you, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I need to use heavier BBs on it because it shoots well. It shoots real good, nice and straight and consistent, but heavier BBs.
That fucking
that was
flag,
the first time.
That flag smells like a grandmother's household. Like you just know.
That's when it smelled like a grandmother's household.
The moment
sweatshop.
Hungry pulled it out. He's like, "What the fuck is that smell?" And everyone's like, "Why does it smell like my grandmother just came to the room?" It just smells like a grandmother's household.
Smells like my mama's house.
Nice.
Oh, these ones were funny. That was perfect.
Yeah. So that's
cool layout, though, man. This terrain.
Rampart Range, Rampart Range is like.
The terrain there is difficult, but also fun.
I was gonna say,
if I were
getting up there, you'd have to be hiking it.
Oh yeah, no,
to get a vantage point.
So
this is Bravo site, so it's a smaller area.
So this is the middle of
Delta site's huge,
okay.
And the amount of difference of terrain in it goes from dense forest, creek, clearing, desert.
Mm.
Yeah,
and that's just one area.
They actually have a Rampart Range game day this Saturday. I can't make it since I'm going to be in Estes.
I can't make it. I'm still up here.
Yep.
Right.
But
The flag looks good though, man. I like
oh
it.
yeah, no, I actually have it currently, so I'm bringing it to basically every game day that I have the team with us to take photos and stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Once Hungry gets his fucking shit set up, he needs to fucking come on the podcast, but we're waiting for him to really get his website and shit fully set up.
I think his website's mostly put up together, but
He just needs to get his products out there. I'm waiting for him. He's actually got one.
he
of
needs
my
to get
guns.
another job.
What's he
Yeah.
doing? What's he making?
He's actually still
He's jobless.
Yeah,
currently.
but I'm saying, what is he making on for his website to sell his products?
Tech builds. He's doing tech work, so he's making custom builds and stuff.
Yep.
So
He doesn't
he's actually
have anything that's just sold on his website. You have to
Right.
like
It's all-
contact him and all that stuff.
Right.
Well, I thought he's selling I heard he's a licensed.
He has an LLC. He has the licenses with Polestar and
Gate.
Polar Star, and Gate. He wants to get it with Titan.
No, yeah, you got it with Titan.
He got it with Titan. Okay.
I
So
can't
he'll
think of
do.
it.
He also works with Amp
He'll do
Airsoft.
builds. Yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot to
great.
mention something at So there's one person at every American Milsim game, and there's a looting mechanic, as everyone knows, and if he gives out the one fuck. So you go up to someone like, "Can I loot you? Do you have anything I could lose?" Like, well, I got this one fuck I could give you, and he gives these out, which I think is hilarious. I heard about it at 18.
Who's that, Bo?
I have no idea.
Bo?
I don't
It's like
know.
I shot him. I got it, so it doesn't matter.
The
But
leader of
I was
AMS.
I was looking for the person that was doing that, and I somehow crossed. He was on the enemy team. He was on cost, but I was like,
Okay.
I was talking about it when I was done. Like, I want to find the guy that's handing out the one fuck, and just out of nowhere, he's like, "Oh, that's me." I'm like, "Really?" He's like, "Here, I got the one. There's a fuck I can give you." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, dude! I've been looking
that's
for
awesome.
one fuck." So yeah, it's just sitting in my room now. I'm never getting rid of it.
That's
When
cool.
when it comes to that stuff, I just remember my drill sergeant saying, "Do you see any flying fucks up there?" I don't, so that's how many I give.
At that point, you got to get the remote controlled flying fuck to come in. That exists. It's like, hey, I'll believe you when I have some flying fucks to give. It's like, well, there's one right there.
The drone comes in and saves the day.
And it lands in your hands like, I got this flying fuck now.
Literally says on the side.
That's funny.
No, I shit you not. Look it up. Just look up the flying fuck.
For real?
Drone. Yes, look this shit up.
I'm gonna check it out.
Oh gosh, not again.
The flying fuck drone.
It's so bizarre. It just is like, oh, let me look that clip. Look. It's
I think
not
I found it,
friendly
boys. I
podcast
think I
anyway.
found it.
You did. You fucking did.
It's only
If you-
$30. Damn.
Well, look at the controller. It's a super cheap ass drone that they probably printed the letters for and just stuck it on there. I mean, it's got to be because it's one of those real tiny drones, so it
Oh,
can't
yeah.
carry a lot of weight. So they're gonna have to put in real time, light sticker on it. That's pretty funny though.
I told him I felt like that exists.
It's on Amazon.
It's a
Oh
remote
shit, it's
control
on
flying
Amazon
fuck.
too.
A remote control flying fuck.
That is
Look,
funny,
it's the
dude.
submarine.
That's crazy, bro.
That's too funny.
Find some crazy
too
shit on
funny.
the internet. You can find some crazy shit on the internet.
Oh, man.
But yeah,
That's funny.
gifts for occasion by occasion.
By
Gifts
category.
by occasion, all the holidays, weddings.
What the fuck is this website?
I don't even know.
The
Oh, look
flame.
right here. This is why I'm broke.
Why I'm bruh.
This is why I'm broke. That's perfect.
That's great.
That's funny, dude.
This is why I'm broke.
Wake the fuck
Yep.
up, T. Don't fuck up the table.
My last fuck.
Let's fuck.
Look. So it's all the stuff related to fuck.
Oh, my
Okay.
goodness.
What the F word? Fuck. Now
Look,
there are
look
two
at this
of you.
card right here. You check mark what the fuck or fuck me, fuck yes, fuck off, fuck that, fuck it, fuck
Bro.
you, fuck this, fuck the man.
That's great. That's great.
Fill in your own.
Fill in the blank.
Fuck it,
Fuck it,
bucket.
bucket.
The
That's
fuck
the
it
fuck it
bucket.
bucket. Fuck, now there are two of you.
Oh, Lord.
The flying fuck banana boat. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be funny.
This is funny, dude.
Fuck, that's delicious. Calm the fuck down, T.
14 emergency food supply.
Food
Why is
supply.
They're
that
selling
in
a
here?
fucking shed. They're selling a shed. How the fuck are they shipping that?
Oh,
There's
you
a
know,
house?
Prefab
they're
backyard
probably
office sheds.
links. They're probably links to
Yeah.
like drop
Brand.
shipping type of businesses.
Let's just buy that $50,000 house. That's a bargain these days.
Look, it's on Amazon. There you go.
For $50,000, you can get a house.
Prime Day sale, baby.
It's on Prime Day. Oh shit!
Oh,
Hey, look at that. It's got free delivery by August 29th to September 5th.
it actually doesn't look too bad though.
No, that's cool, man. Book of Breasts.
And I just need to buy some
3D.
property.
There you
Hell
go.
yeah!
Oh Lord.
Why is it $192?
Oh, dude.
Why? What? The
Because people will pay.
I think a
that
lot of
for
these
that.
are joke gifts.
The joke things. Yep. The stair slide. Yep.
I mean, this is
Cheese
funny. Dude.
printer.
The
Hidden door kit.
holographics are not
I can turn.
existent
Hold
yet.
up, hold up. The slide down my stairs kit. Fuck
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
gonna buy.
Slide
Are you
down my
kidding me? I'll
stairs
buy
kit?
that.
Break my
Dude,
neck.
we needed
kit?
that when our kids were little. We used to use a blanket.
Yep.
Oh, that reminds me. At my job, I work on cars and all that stuff, fun stuff.
The cargo. Oh god, look at the cargo socks.
Oh no.
There's 6 pairs in there.
Oh no.
Can you imagine how saggy they'd be around your
That's $6.
You'd walk bow-legged.
The
Get
beautiful
out of here.
poetry of Donald Trump.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god, this is funny, dude.
Oh, we found a
There-
rabbit hole. We
there's
kind of
one
don't
called-
want
this
to go
is
any further.
The useless. There's one up there that said the useless box.
Oh no.
Where is it? There it is. There's
Useless-
no greater way to throw away your hard-earned cash than the useless box. This completely boxed features a sleek back frame to switch at. When flicked on, prompts a small metallic finger to come out and switch it back off. Oh, okay. So
I've
let me
seen
explain
those.
it.
It's that
Yeah,
thing.
I've
it
seen
turns on and
those.
then a finger turns it off. So it literally, it's pointless.
It's
Oh
a
my
useless
god,
box.
that's funny, dude.
That's great.
Oh man. But you'll probably waste like 5 hours just clicking it like that.
I'm gonna save that website. I'm saving that website. This is why I'm broke.
This is why I'm broke.com.
This is why I'm broke.
Oh,
Why
man.
I'm broke. There you go.
But that
So
the
when
slide
is your
kit
next-
reminds me.
Huh?
The slide kit reminded me of this one van that came in. They needed brakes, they said, right? I pull it in, it won't stop.
Oh, is this another
It didn't
episode
have
of,
brakes.
Oh yeah, so
It didn't
yeah,
have brakes.
Atlas is a car mechanic, and he deals with a
They
lot of
said
stupid shit.
it needed brakes.
It was a 1997 Chevy van, and they lived in it.
Ew.
Down by the river?
Clearly, yeah,
Probably.
down by the river in a van. Yep, in that type. Yep. And so we take off the tires. It's near closing, and we're like, okay, maybe we can sell something. And we take off the tire, and we're like, where's the rotor?
Bro.
The rotor was not there. There was no rotor left.
On today's episode, how fucked up is fucked up.
That's exactly what I said on a Snapchat. I think I
said-
have it saved. I can send it through
You
Discord.
absolutely fucking said,
Holy
oh my
crap.
god.
It's like, that's not as fucked up. That fucked up.
I was talking to my one of my coworkers. He was also a mechanic, and they said he used to work out at this shop. He said there was a guy that came in and said his car will no longer run. So he pulled it in, he turned it on. Everything was fine, and there was a picture covering the fuel gauge.
That happened to me as well. Yes, I
like,
remember this.
and I think in the
It
moment I
happened
heard
to
that,
an Audi.
I remember all I thought was I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it, and then that's exactly what it was. It's like he went over to the guy's like, so your problem. I found your problem. It's not got gas. You haven't fueled it.
We had someone come in like that with an Audi.
That's funny.
They had it towed, which was worse.
Oh god! So yeah, they paid a shit ton of money for.
They paid a crap ton of money for it to be towed because it wouldn't start. We pull it in, we're like, okay, it won't start. I look down and see like, there's the brake pedal. Where'd the gas pedal? I moved the mat and I'm like, watch. And it started and I'm like,
people are so
just
fucking
wasted $500.
Oh my god!
Getting towed because he didn't fucking check his mat.
And explaining this to the customer is the worst experience ever because it's like, I'm not trying to tell you that you're stupid, but you're stupid.
You're stupid.
Oh my gosh!
You'd be amazed with how many.
You're being very stupid.
Yeah, there's actually a YouTube series called "The Customer States."
Oh yeah,
and that's basically just horror stories.
Customer states engine's not working properly. Looks at the oil. Oh, I wonder why. Comes out like slime.
Yeah, there's one where it looked like it was like flubber, and it was like he pulled it out, and it was like
there was no oil in there.
Oh, it's funny.
Go back to the rotor
the oil
vehicle.
Change hasn't had an oil change in like 6 years.
But it was the end of the day. I'm tired, and I take the tire off, and I'm like, "What kind of rotor is that?" My coworker's like, "That's the delete me kit." It's like, yep, that is the delete me kit. No brakes. No brakes.
That's terrible. I just changed my rear pads a couple days ago because they were they were so low on the one side, the rear ones, that they were hitting that squeal bar, that little tab, you know, the noise maker.
Yep.
They had been
sure it's like,
making
hey,
that
change
noise.
your brakes, otherwise you'll die.
Right? They're really, really low. So I had done my front ones probably 3 months ago. I never let my brakes get that low, but rarely do the rear ones get that low because, you know, rear pads are a lot smaller than your front ones. They don't, your car doesn't use, when you're traveling forward and stopping, it uses the rear as an assist. Most of your friction is on the front. So rear pads rarely wear out. Like I probably changed my front ones probably 5 times to once on my back ones, but so it was really low. It was squealing for like a month. I was like, but I'm only driving, you know, at the time I was only driving back and forth to the hardware store, you know, Home Depot and Lowe's, because I was working on this place, go and get supplies. But I was like, yeah, I'll work on that when I'm done with the house, because I was trying to get everything functional here. That's why I canceled the podcast for like almost a month.
Oh, was that in Utah? Was that when you were in Utah?
No, this was because of this my house fell apart.
Oh, okay.
So what we did was see, I'm still missing a wall back here. So this office wasn't even planned to do. What happened was we had planned to do the I'm going to pull up one of the screens. Actually, we planned to do one of the rooms, me and my wife's room, like the master bedroom and bathroom. Okay. It was one of the last rooms in the house that we needed to kind of update. And we had done most of the house. Whoops, wrong one. Over the past, we've been here 17 years, and all of our kids grew up here. You know, now all shared a room, had their own rooms, whatever, over the time. So we've done a lot of work to this house since we moved in. And let me find okay. So I'm going to share the screen real quick. I've got a folder on Google Photos that is, or a album just called The House. Okay, now this is something different. These are from like So this was from like freaking.
Just a random grate in the middle of the floor.
It was of 2015.
Damn.
Okay, so
That was
10
a
years
while
ago.
ago.
So that's what the kitchen used to look like. Doesn't look like that anymore. And then this is when we first built the deck. We didn't have a deck back here. Putting the pool up.
Wait, so
And,
that door was just right there? That you're telling me that door was just out there?
No, it had some
Good.
steps. It had one little
okay.
tiny little
A door to
say, like,
nowhere.
regular,
A
you know,
door to
regular
nowhere,
size.
a door to a 3-foot drop.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. No, I had one little set of steps. Okay. So anything that we've done to the house or the yard, I took pictures of and put it in here. Okay. So let me go to here. So we had, when we started tearing this apart, the demo we did on, this is our master bedroom. Okay. Popcorn ceiling and that kind of thing. We were going to scrape the ceiling just like we've done in the other rooms. Okay. And tear out the carpet, tear out the windows, put new windows, all that kind of stuff. But I mean, that's a little more than like paint and patch, but it's nothing like hugely major. Okay. And we started pulling carpet up, and then we were the bathroom we were going to do. We were going to do some of the take the vanity out. We're going to redo the whole bathroom. All right.
That's
we started
moldy.
pulling-
It
What
looks
is
like.
that? Yeah, what is that? What is that?
So this is
Insulation.
water damage where
Oh.
ants had got in here. Okay.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Look at this. Then we found this water damage.
Oh.
Okay, that was so when we found the one
Bad,
water
not
damage,
good.
we started looking for the others, and we found this in the back side of the laundry room by the water heater. Okay, dude, watch this video. Okay, it's crazy. This is the bathroom when we start pulling. See, you can see the black mold over there, and
Mhm.
watch
God,
this.
it was black mold.
Oh.
Did you see those ants?
Jesus.
Look at that.
That's
Look
fucked
at
up.
it. Look at it,
Hell no.
bro.
Sorry
That'll
for
make
my
your skin
background.
crawl.
It's like,
So-
I wanted to redo this, and then you're like, oh, I have to spend even more
everything,
money.
dude, and typically projects, end up being more than what it is, but
Yep.
this is like a huge issue. Like this was the laundry room, the washer had been leaking, we didn't know, underneath the
Who
old
the
flooring.
fuck owned this house, bro? Who owned this
Bro.
house before you?
Well, no, we've been in here 17 years, man. Like this is all like from us. Like we didn't even
it's just-
know.
okay,
So
I
this
see.
is behind the walls. So this was
You're like, I didn't realize we did this.
so there was a wall in here covering this up, and then there was a piece of flooring under the water heater. So none of this was exposed. We had to rip stuff out to find it. And it was crazy, bro. Look, we had water damage on the ceiling.
Expensive.
So it turned into a huge project that it wasn't supposed to be.
That's how most
right.
car jobs go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So now
You
we had
come
to
in for
replace the
alignment, turned into
outside.
$5,000.
So we had to replace all these outside panels, put a new
Oh,
window and
dear.
rip those old windows out. Okay. And now
What the fuck? Hold up. What are those on the?
what's that?
So yeah, go up. Those look like those rods I saw. I saw rods or something.
These are electrical outlets. I take pictures of them before I unhook anything.
Yeah.
So I
actually
know
above that.
which wires go where.
Above that. It was above that, I think.
The red wire goes with the blue wire.
Let's
Oh,
see
these
what it was.
rods? Oh,
Yep.
So in the middle of me fixing everything, the water heater breaks. So I had
Oh,
to
of course it does.
yeah, of course. So these are
course.
the original
Right.
rods that were in there. The heating elements. Look,
Yep.
it's all ate
That's
away
gone.
and rusted.
Yeah.
So when I drained it, when I drained the water heater, look at all these white chunks.
Ew.
So that's all hard calcified, whatever, from this builds up in the bottom of your water heater. And that's
We
what will
need to
get
stop
around
using
your
it.
heating elements and burn them out.
Yep.
Now, if you know how to do it, these heating elements, brand new ones, are like $14 a piece. A new water heater is $500.
You don't have to pay for
So,
the
and all you
installation.
do is see this right here. That's one of the heating elements. You unhook it, you unscrew it, and you take it out and put a new one in. So it's very.
Yep.
But anyway, it was just like all this shit fell apart at once. So I put in new lights, new everything. So this is what the bedroom looks like now.
Nice.
And then the
Was
bathroom,
a lot better, that's for sure.
yeah, and all the water damage is out, and all that stuff. So it was. This is what the closet used to look like, with old paneling and everything in there, and it didn't have any lights either.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is what it looks like now.
Oh, that's nice. I like
I have
that.
doors on there now, but
It's good.
Yeah, when it comes to old timey feels, like it has to be done right.
oh, absolutely.
Like if it's just too much, it's like it's too much.
And this is the bathroom. Well, part of the bathroom we started ripping out. On the first day, we ripped everything out. Let's see. This is no, that's the laundry room. So laundry room is one of the ones that had all that
Water
you can
damage.
see the new floor, yeah. So we put the new subfloor down, and then laundry room looks like this now.
Good.
A lot of work, tons of work. And then the bathroom, well, part of the bathroom, it's not done yet because our shower doesn't come in until Friday. But we went from a bathtub shower to a full walk-in shower.
I see.
So I put this in.
Showers are better anyway.
Oh, they're way better. So, I mean, we still have one bathtub, for like grandkids when they get all dirty and stuff, they want to jump in there. The little ones. But so anyway, this started the weekend of Father's Day. This project.
Oh my god,
bro!
Just there for an entire month doing repair work.
Well, that's what
day
happens
right
when
here?
you start to work on things. Everything breaks.
Yeah, this is the Saturday. This is the first day we started demoing. This is the Saturday before Father's Day.
Some of your are those your sons?
This one here. This one's my son, Colton, and then these are two guys from church. And we had 4 guys from church come over to help with demo,
Nice of 'em.
and it went really fast. So
Yeah,
this whole
it's
project
easier
with
to
everyone's
break
help
everything than fix.
was supposed to. My plan for it, I had everything written out, all the supplies, everything planned, already paid for. Was supposed to be $1,200 in supplies for paint, patch, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
New flooring, okay, new shower.
What was the real price?
Like 8. I'm not kidding, bro. Because of all the subfloor, I had to buy new lumber, all the studs. So anyway, I put the podcast on hold for a month. Now I had already recorded like 3 or 4 of them before we started the project. So I still posted, not last weekend, but the weekend before I posted too. But I didn't record, bro. I was exhausted. There was nights I worked on the house from 8 in the morning till like 10 at night.
Jeez.
Because I'm slow. I'm out of shape, right? I'm by myself and I'm carrying.
You have more oxygen down there, though.
Were you drinking oh god, bro. Yeah.
You could breathe.
It was funny watching some of the guys. We had a guy from Florida come play airsoft up here, and I watched him huffing and puffing. He was a speed stalker,
like if we were to do anything like a Milsim and Rampart, people would die. I swear, people would just die.
If they out of state and only the Colorados would be like, "Oh man, that's not that bad."
It's like, oh, that sucks. Get to work.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, for real, dude. That would be crazy. The high altitude.
I'm at like almost 10,000 up here.
Bro, I could barely breathe now. I couldn't make it up there.
Have you been drinking any coffee as of late, E-Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still rocking the shit I drink.
What you got?
I mean, I don't have it in here, but
Oh, yeah.
stuff
I'm at
downstairs.
Yeah, it was the stuff you
9,800
showed me
feet.
before. What was it? What was it you were showing me
Coffee
before
brand.
that you were drinking?
Whiskey flavored stuff, and then I got some more bones stuff
That's
that
right.
just came in. But
Yeah, bones.
Atlas said, what's the elevation where you are?
9,800 feet.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a normal Wednesday afternoon. What are you talking about?
Let's
Yeah,
see
for
what mine
Colorado.
is.
Can't breathe.
Right.
Leadville is at 10,000.
If it's below 5280, I'm just gonna tell you about my pussy shit. Get on my level.
Literally. I'm all the way up here and you're down here.
Let's see what my elevation is here.
North Carolina, or is it South? No, you're in North Carolina, right?
South.
It's probably
South.
like
God damn. I always mix up the two.
500s max at least for where you are. Appalachian Mountains are decently high. Not as high as the Rockies, though.
Damn.
Figuratively and literally.
Right.
There's too many jokes with this. There's way too many. Oh my goodness.
Are you looking up your like the town you're in currently?
All right, 866 feet.
I'm
866.
about 9,000 feet higher than you. Only 9,000. It's fine.
Got all
So
that.
I'm
got
in-
all
Drive that in a day.
I'm in Simpsonville, South Carolina, which is Greenville County, South Carolina. So between Malden, which is just north of us, and
Whew.
Fountain Inn, which is just south of us, is 866 feet above sea level. Yeah.
Those are rookie numbers.
They're rookie numbers. We should actually explain a little bit more about Rampart, like how insane
Just
the height.
different it is.
No, like if I were to compare it to 1861, it was easier on 1861 than it was at Rampart. Like Rampart,
Because
so
1861
those
it was
games.
nothing but flat.
No, I mean a little bit of it was, but there's also the ravine.
Oh, 1861.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking ESR 19.
Badwater Basin in Death Valley, California, is the lowest point in the United States. It's 282 feet
Still
below.
probably one of the
below
it's hot.
sea level.
Isn't it hot though? It's because it's Death
It's
Valley.
Death
correct?
Valley. Yes,
Exactly.
it is hot.
Below sea level. Okay.
Wow.
Fill it up with water. Be fine.
It doesn't evaporate.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you just blow up a Tyne River. Just make one.
Dude, we had
And
a
the
flood
water
today.
probably be solved.
We had a flash flood today.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh,
it
dear.
rained crazy, bro. Like it rained buckets.
It's been hot in the Denver area.
I think our last highest one was the last week, and I think it was like 103. 102 on
Last
Saturday,
week was
103
horrid.
on Sunday.
Bro.
100
we had a
degrees, dry heat.
I think Texas was even worse though. I think they had like a
Oh yeah,
113.
Texas and Phoenix is 100% worse.
113.
Like Phoenix is like 114 on the average.
Jesus. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't think I'd
It's
ever
like
play
I'd
airsoft
rather
or
go and
something
live
like
in the South Africa,
Dude, seriously.
Antarctica, probably. I'd rather be there.
So
Sure,
our
it's probably
weather has
midnight, but
been-
hey,
Last week, well, the previous 2 weeks, it was in the mid to upper 90s every day. It was pretty hot. And then for like 10 days, I think it didn't rain for like 10 days. So it was really dry. And then a couple days ago, no, last night we had big rainstorm for about an hour. I mean, it was coming down hard, bro. And then
the rainstorms
today,
here are like last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
max.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd say so.
The rainstorms here last about like 5
Even,
minutes.
what about your guys' winters? Do you guys get a lot of snow where you're at?
Oh fuck yes.
We get a lot of snow,
We
but
get
it's like
snow
on and
even
off.
in like May. We get snow in May.
Yeah, May we'll get
Okay.
snow. Up here in the mountains, the snow won't be gone until like mid-June.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair. That's exactly true.
that's wild.
Ski resorts
Yeah.
closed at May.
Colorado, baby.
I remember I went skiing at Arapahoe Basin in May 29th.
Whoa,
Is that this year?
It's a
Was
bit
that this
late,
year?
isn't it?
that's
Is
crazy.
that this year? Hold up. Atlas,
That was a few years ago. That was a few
Okay.
years ago.
Did each of you guys grow
But
up? I can't remember if I asked you before.
geez, I never thought
Grow
I'd
up
be skiing
doing
in May.
skiing, like skiing
Yes,
or snowboarding.
I've been skiing since I was 2.
Okay.
I've actually skied here in Breckenridge. We take advantage of our timeshare and just get free parking.
Right.
I haven't gone
And
in
we're
a while.
closer to the lifts.
Yeah.
There's our timeshare is allowing us to get spots at Peak 8. Peak 8's like one of the big areas for Breckenridge. It's like where most of the main
Oh, I
lifts
think I
to
know.
every
Yeah, I
other.
think where it is. Yeah, I think I've gone there. It's been
So
a while.
we'll get free parking in the parking garage there and just get our stuff on in a nice warm climate. Go outside, get on the slopes, and be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of everybody has to wait and get on the gondola on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Gondolas are
We'll be
cool.
right there and just
I like the
jump
gondolas.
on.
Dude, check this out.
Out of all the ski resorts in Colorado, I
Yeah.
have to say Keystone and Vail are some of my favorites.
Yeah, Keystone's fun.
The thing with Keystones with Montezuma Lift, you can take half the mountain, go right back up, and just do that all day.
Pick one.
And they're nice and long. They're not short like
It's like
a
a
lot of
360.
ski
Is
resorts.
this a 360 camera? That thing?
Yeah, that's Peak 1.
It's pretty
Oh,
cool,
yeah,
man.
it's a 360. Huh.
Yeah, I love these new cameras, dude.
We have a
Everything's
mountain
so much
called
different
Mount
up at the
Democrat.
top of the ridges.
We have a mountain
Like the thing
called
with
Mount Democrat.
like you drive and drive and drive forever, but then like you look at a map and it's like, wait,
It's 54
I
degrees
was
Fahrenheit
there like
up there.
2 hours ago, and that I took the what? Because like
Yeah.
the roads go with
It's
all the
pretty.
valleys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever go there in
Breckenridge.
Christmas time? This looks like Christmas time.
Oh, yeah, E-Rock. I'm there
That's,
every year for Christmas. That is
Really?
where my grandparents, that's
International
where my
real
grandparents
estate.
always go. We always stay at a place called Gold Point Resort Lodge,
Yeah.
and they stay up there.
Yeah,
for
that's
like 2
just down
weeks
on
during
Main Street,
Christmas.
isn't it?
Yep, that was Main Street. I know that sounds like
Yeah,
the back of my
Breckenridge
hand.
is real pretty in the summer and the winter.
Yeah.
It's just
It's-
pretty.
Yeah, I know that sounds like
The
back of
one
my hand.
thing I agree with the locals with is just I've been coming here for the past 17 years, and like every year there's just more and more and more tourists.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it just gets worse and worse and worse.
They're all probably from
But
California
the thing with Breckenridge, they're very
So they suck.
I'd say Breckenridge
Okay.
too. Exactly.
they're a very traditional town. They're
Yeah.
the only fast food restaurant is Subway. There's not even a McDonald's here.
Yep, only Subway.
There's only a Subway.
Oh, that's
I mean,
good.
we have a. I mean, if you can
And
count
there's only
Starbucks,
one.
there's a Starbucks.
That's
too.
good.
There's a Starbucks.
There's only a Starbucks and a Subway.
Good. Keep that crap out of there.
Everything else is local.
Someone's popping off fireworks outside of my house.
Of course they are. But like, of course, there's like Columbia, North Face, Helly Hansen, all the ski.
You know what I
And
missed that used to
You
be
got
there?
you got the ski companies, biking companies, all those
Yep.
things. But a lot
I
of
missed
them
the
are.
Spider. I missed the
local.
Spider brand over there. The Spider brand used to. They moved. I don't know if their store is no longer there. I know that
I think it's in Golden.
they fucking moved to Golden. Fuck them.
I'm trying to see if there's ever been Christmas movies filmed at this place.
Unfortunately, not. I don't think there are.
You can
There
name it
might
off
be a
the top of your-
Hallmark movie trying
Yeah.
to
Of course it-
set the scene in Breckenridge, but it's not Breckenridge.
movies filmed in Breckenridge, Colorado. I can tell you the films that have been filmed or the films that have been filmed in Estes.
Yeah.
There's been in Blackhawk.
There's no way. Oh, that's
There's
Colorado
I
Springs.
believe there's a movie called like Georgetown. It's supposed to be the town of Colorado, Georgetown, Colorado, but it's not filmed in Georgetown, Colorado,
Oh, really?
which is
Dumb and Dumber
really
was filmed
funny.
in
It's
Estes. Dumb and
stupid.
Dumber was filmed at the part of this thing was filmed at the Stanley Hotel.
The thing with the towns here in Colorado, like the small towns like Roosevelt,
Well, that's a fun
look at
one.
Oklahoma. Roosevelt, Oklahoma is completely abandoned because its
yeah.
industry's gone.
Mm.
The only remaining businesses are the one gas station down the road, the mill,
And the dump.
and the dump. Yep, that's the only. Every other building is empty, caved in,
Except the post
destroyed.
office.
I wonder what
Meanwhile,
they
in
get
Colorado,
paid
you
there.
have these towns that have been around since like the 1890s, 1880s,
Yeah.
and they're still around
We still got
because
the
now
we
they're
got the
just
ghost
tourist
towns up in
destinations.
Yeah, we got the ghost towns up in the mountains too. You forgot about those.
Oh,
Like
yeah, I've
St.
heard of
Elmo.
that.
I love going to St. Elmo. That's a fun one.
St.
It's an
Elmo,
old,
I've been to St. Elmo.
great
St.
little
Elmo's
mining
fun.
town.
The general store there is like one of the biggest sellers of Bluebell ice cream.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Like the CEO of not Bluebell, Blue Bunny, went up there to see like, oh, how much ice cream? You sell them out of a freezer.
But yeah, it's just because like
It's the only
moment those-
store
the
in
tour-
St.
the
Elmo.
tour- yeah, the tourists that go up to St. Elmo, they're like, man, I'm craving something sweet and something cold, and they get it out of.
Oh yeah, vacation. The
Well, it's in Colorado, but not Breckenridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bunch of old westerns filmed in Colorado as well.
Oh, 100%. Yep.
Yeah, it's
people
beautiful.
need
No
to
way
come
they
back to
would not
Colorado and
film.
start filming stuff. We still have pretty views.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Always
Same
have
with
that.
Utah.
The thing, like every single one of these
Yep.
towns, you drive to one of them, and the view you see is just beautiful.
Yeah, they
I
film
gotta
a lot
imagine
of.
Colorado, Utah, Wyoming would be great backdrops for old westerns.
Westerns.
I think
Yep. They film a lot of westerns from Utah. Actually.
didn't
They film
Red
a
Dead
lot.
Redemption wasn't that in either Wyoming or
I
Horizon
believe
Forbidden-
it.
Utah? I think it was in
No,
Utah.
think it was
Horizon
in- I
Zero
think it
Dawn
was
was
in
in Colorado, Wyoming area.
Really? That weird. That was a good game
It was
too.
post-apocalyptic, but
Oh,
still.
I mean, yeah, if you can call
Which
it.
one?
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Oh yeah.
By Guerrilla Games.
That's a
They-
weird
they-
one, but interesting.
It's Colorado, Wyoming, Utah. I think that's it. The new one is Nevada, California,
The
a
DLC.
little bit of Arizona.
Speaking of California, you guys watch the Fallout show?
Yes.
No,
Shit was so good.
It was good, dude.
the amount of players that went back to Fallout is amazing, though.
Oh my
Bro.
god.
Everybody
for
started
real?
playing Fallout again.
And now
Yes.
Bethesda's milking it for all it's worth. They're doing collabs.
Oh
with
yeah,
some
they're
of
milking the
games.
crap out of it.
I mean, they should. They made
It's
a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game. In the
But
wise
we do not
words of
talk
Todd
about Fallout
Howard,
76.
it just works.
No.
It just works.
We
Hey,
do
they
not talk
actually,
about
they
Fallout
actually made it better.
76.
No.
They made it better. They made it better. They made it better.
Sure.
I mean, yeah.
They
After how
added
long?
in-
After
I
how
know.
long?
I know. I'm that guy.
Because me and my buddy, he talked me into pre-ordering it before it came out. Right, Fallout 76.
Never pre-order a game
like-
ever.
Okay,
Ever.
so let's
Never
go.
do it.
Let's do it. Go ahead. It's gonna be good. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay, yeah. I mean, I was like, all right, yeah. They've got a good track record. It's fine,
First
Yeah.
Fallout game was flop.
bro.
Yeah.
I remember when they
Yeah.
announced it,
We were
like,
so
it was like,
sad.
There's
We were
not
so
Todd
sad.
Howard's like, there's not going to be any NPCs. The players are the NPC. I'm like, no.
What does that mean? What do you
Listen,
mean?
some of these games that are hyped up a lot are a lot like Airsoft events that are hyped up a lot.
Oh yeah.
That are put on by not
Mhm.
so good producers like Airsoft game hosts. And these video games, same thing. It's like you get it,
And then you play
the
and you're like, oh, what
anticipation,
the hell is this?
and then you're really sad. That's what it is. You're disappointed and really sad. And it takes a while for it to go away because you were looking so forward to it for months. It's the same thing with some of these Airsoft events that I've heard of that just flop, right? Because of bad producing, like they don't have, planning, like piss poor planning, shit like that.
Mhm.
And they just, and you put all that
Yeah.
time and effort and anticipation into it, and then you go.
A
and
lot
it's
of it
like,
was
shit.
for me was Anthem. Like I started playing
Oh my
Anthem and I'm like, oh,
God.
this is fun.
That
And then I'm like,
shit died so quick.
I've done everything.
Yeah, that shit died so quick.
It's so quick death. But it was like it had so much potential.
Yeah.
Flying suits in a primitive world. It's like
Oh, dude. Yeah, but
the
the
amount of
story,
things you could do with this is
the music,
amazing, but
the
you
background
shit
music when
on
you were
it.
flying on missions was badass. Okay.
You're flying in a suit that's just blowing everything up.
Oh, it
That's
was awesome.
fun.
It was awesome. And then the story, like it was good voice acting. It was, I mean, it was really good.
They just didn't add enough content.
They just didn't have enough content.
And then it just dropped off. And then they were trying to reboot it. And then
and
EA
the visuals were beautiful.
Oh.
Holy cow. I mean, you're talking going from, you could fly, you're flying in the air and dive right into the ocean or the water and go down, like vibrant colors, just all kind of creatures, and it was badass. And the fighting mechanics for the fighting was amazing. And the
I thought
powers
so.
you can have, your suit can have on some
I
of
was
those
a Storm
raids or
player.
whatever.
I loved playing the Storm.
Oh, dude.
Like it was the magical sage type character.
Yeah.
It was so fun to play that.
So that wasn't as
I miss
disappointing to
it.
me
It's so
because
good.
I
And then they
still had a lot of
dropped
good
it.
fun with it. It just ended too quick. Yeah.
And
Me
then
and
they
my
tried to
boys
reboot
played
it, and
that.
then EA killed it. Like it looked real promising. Like they had
Yep.
skill trees.
I
They
still haven't
had new
bought Helldivers, dude.
environments.
I haven't bought Helldivers.
I've been playing Helldivers.
I need to play it.
Yeah,
Helldivers
it's
has dropped
good.
off a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's summer, so what do you expect?
Right.
Ready or Not's also getting some DLC, so I gotta buy that.
What is?
I've been
Ready or
playing Hell Let
The
Loose
SWAT
and
team
Body
simulator.
Mm-hmm.
I want to buy Body Cam. How good is it? Is it good?
Cam. Dude, like
don't
you
know.
don't even care. Like you just jump in and play.
What is
There's
it?
no like leveling system and whatnot.
So this game that got released is called Body Cam, and it's an FPS set in the perspective of
It's
body cam
literally
footage.
a guy in his basement who made it. And it's real good. My coworkers and I have been playing it. And it gives you a gun, gives you a sidearm,
Yeah.
and a grenade. Survive. Good luck. Don't get shot.
And it's from the perspective of a body cam.
Oh, that's cool.
You still aim down the sight, but
It's gonna be
stupid. Like it's all janky and everything.
the way it should be.
Like
when
you're gonna have
looking
to
at
like
body cam footage.
swing, and it has weight to it.
It's true.
The way the graphics look are even cooler, especially with the
Graphics
recoil
are real
when
good.
you're walking, when you're
Like,
watching. The gun.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of the screenshots of it now.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of random. Like you don't choose your weapon or anything. It's just like randomized. Maybe you get an FN Scar. Maybe you get
really?
a shotgun.
Oh, that's cool.
Maybe
I was
it's
trying to
slugs.
find
Maybe
this
it's bird
one,
shot. Who knows?
it must be a new one.
It's pretty.
My older son's playing it. It's he hasn't talked about it. It just pops up on his if I have
I think it's like $20. I
let
don't
me
know.
see.
Let me check.
Let me look.
What game are we talking about?
Body cam.
If I have no, one of my, I was trying to remember the name of it.
Oh.
Only Human or Human something. It's on Steam.
Once Human?
First
Once
Descendant.
Human.
I was looking at that too, and I saw the look on it. I was like, that does look interesting. I did wishlist it. It actually popped up on Instagram. That's how I learned about it.
Oh, okay.
What game?
Once Human.
Once Human.
Once Human.
I was trying to see what it was about.
I think it's a.
Well, if you've heard of
It's a free-to-play
First Descendant,
post-apoc-
it's first page on Steam right now.
What is?
First Descendant,
First Descendant.
it's like a Destiny
It's a
type
free to
game.
play.
Oh, okay.
I do not recommend it.
Dude, I haven't played
There's
Destiny
Is there-
something much better than it.
in 3 years.
Is it already out? Wait, is Once Human already out?
It's
Looks like it. 'Cause my
it was
son's
in
been
its
playing it.
alpha. I think it's in its beta now.
But he might. It says, I think it's it's one of those free to play games.
It's one of those free to plays, but everything costs money.
Yeah, microtransactions.
It is microtransaction hell.
So Warframe is free to play.
Warframe is what I wanted to get into.
Yeah, Warframe is actually free to play. Like and it's not
Yeah.
too terribly hard of a grind to get to unlock.
I've been grinding on it recently.
Yeah.
I didn't find the game. I mean, it was fun at first, but I just could not get into it further.
Warframe?
Yeah, people are gonna hate me for that. I just can't.
Well,
I
there's
am
so
going to
many-
hate you for that.
There's a lot of options. There's a lot of different ways to play.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
lot of different
I've been
Warframes
grinding out all the Sentinels right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my mastery rank to at least 16 so I can unlock everything.
Oh, the other-
and just
Well, the other game
What do you
that
got now?
I'm grinding, X Defiant, that just
What
came
master
out.
rank you at now?
13.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm at.
Yeah, no, X Defiant's been taking up most of my time.
I may
Which one?
be sad to admit this, but I play 2 Warframes most of the time. And that's
What?
Protea Prime and Wisp Prime.
Okay. I don't have those built yet.
Definitely not for the aesthetics. Also Saren.
Don't lie to yourself.
Definitely not for the aesthetics.
I know what you mean.
But no, yeah, the game that's been taking up almost all my time is X Defiant. That came out and it's been really good. It's been a heavy hit on for Ubisoft. It's been free to play, no skill based matchmaking. Set
Yeah, I
in the
heard of it.
Ubisoft universe, and it's been really fun so far. I've really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I'm mostly a PvE player anyway.
Yeah, I used to play Division. I think back when you and I were on Spaz, I was telling you that's what I was playing, Division 2.
I'm actually about to get back into it again because
Oh, really?
my buddy and my girlfriend just bought it, so I'm going to be playing that with her.
You cannot pay me to get Division
What?
That's one of my favorite games.
or Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six, I won't.
Yeah, but that's different. Rainbow Six is different. Division,
Division,
bro.
it's like Warframe, except
it's a great
Division
game.
maybe.
It's not. I mean,
okay, maybe not Warframe.
It's
Granted,
like
I do
Warframe
have
because it's
Ghost
a game.
Recon, so
It's third person.
yeah, it is third person.
It's third person.
it's like Ghost Recon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nah. Well,
I mean, third person. You got
you just
gadgets.
take out
Third-person
the
shooter,
You take out
Looter
the.
shooter.
It is a looter shooter. Ghost Recon was not a
That's
looter
what they both
shooter. Ghost Recon wasn't a looter shooter.
Yeah, it
Ghost
is.
Recon.
Ghost
No, it's
Recon
not.
Wildlands and Ghost Recon Breaking Point are looter shooters.
I didn't see that at all. I didn't feel like that.
Well,
at all.
Wildlands. That was fun.
I just got
Night games,
Wildlands for like $12.
Yeah.
Because of the Steam sale.
It's an easy play.
I picked it up. I haven't downloaded it yet.
That's how most games in our
I've
store.
been in Warframe too
Okay.
much.
That's how most of our games in our store. We buy them. They sit in the library for like 3 years before we ever decide to even touch them.
Yep. It's when you're bored.
Right.
It's like, oh, what's this? Checking my library. What did I get?
When did
It's
I buy
just like
this?
the
Why did I buy this?
PS5. Every month you get three games, and you just put those in your library, and you're like, oh, what do I have in my library? Oh gosh.
Are there any
That's
games coming out before like Christmas time or whatever? You know how they've released some. Are there any games coming out this year that you guys are looking forward to?
I guess
I
Black
haven't
Ops 6.
really looked into
don't
any
get me wrong,
new
I'm not gonna
games.
pre-order it. I'm not pre-ordering Black Ops 6, but I'll buy it. But
You
trying to think of it.
you can't force me to buy Black Ops games, Call of Duty games, none of that.
yeah, I know.
Not for me.
But I'm trying to think of any other games that are going to be releasing close to December.
Isn't there a
I
new
think it's
Far
pretty
Cry or
dead.
something coming out?
There might be.
I can check. Opera.
Did you guys play Far Cry?
I did.
No.
Far Cry 5 was the last one I really completed.
It's a
I
bunch
have
of
Far Cry-
anime games is what's coming out this next few
Jeez.
months.
Dead by
Oh,
Daylight.
Black Myth Wukong comes out the
that's
20th.
coming out next. Yep.
I've heard it's going to be good.
What kind of game is that?
Maybe. Looks good.
Isn't it like Dark Souls
Fighting?
in a way?
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
Dark Souls hack and slash,
Hmm.
like a Stellar Blade. I played Stellar Blade. I really enjoyed it.
Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to be coming out as well.
Good lord. How many
Yeah.
Assassin's Creeds are there? 12.
Well, this one's going to be in the Japan Edo era, I think.
Okay.
Don't quote me. I know it's
Encore's
Japan though.
coming out. I'm not buying it. at all.
I think we're
Outlaws
getting
is
a.
coming out the 30th,
Oh yeah,
and that's
killing
a
4-3,
rip off and a
killing
half.
4-3, killing 4-3.
Oh,
Another
that's a crazy
passive
game.
exile to Dragon
That's an
Age
intense.
to Veilguard. We're getting another Dragon Age game apparently.
What they need is another. They need GTA 6, and they need Red
Well,
Dead
we'll get.
Redemption 3.
No, we're gonna get GTA 5 remastered for PlayStation 5. You know,
Ugh.
We're gonna get that instead.
we've been remastering that for like the last.
It's
how
like
many
one of
years?
those memes, with the Pawn Stars guys. The dude's like, GTA 6, and the guy's like, the best I can give you
I
is
can give you
GTA 5
GTA 5.
remastered.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Well, what do you guys got coming up the rest of the year? You guys got any other big events you want to
I
go
wish
to,
I
or
could go with the guys.
Rampart.
We're going to,
Not Rampart. Copperhead.
I can't
Okay.
make that one, sadly. I wish I could, but yes, they're going. The team's gonna. Some of the team members are going to be going to Rampart. I mean,
Originally, it was just Hungry and I.
I think is it Odin joining you, and then
I think so. Yeah, he's
Jagged
now we're trying
joining?
to fix up a Jeep 1996 Jeep Cherokee for technical.
nice?
Oh, there's
And
one
he's
more
like,
story
"Oh,
I
let's
forgot
drive
to
that."
say.
And I'm like, "No, no, please, no."
Y'all should post pictures of it on your Instagrams when
I think
as you're
they're
fixing
window
it up.
shopping it right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was
they're
gonna
still
try to
window-
help fund
They've
some stuff
picked.
as
They
well.
want to pick it up. They just need the money.
Yeah, I'm gonna be helping them try to fund some stuff for the team. But
I funded
during
too
the
much.
I think if I'm doing any more Milsims, I'm gonna be going as a medic because apparently I was a really good medic last game.
Oh, really?
So I
Oh
forgot
yeah,
to say.
the last push when we finally took that area.
Yeah, I res
All of
like
that.
6 to 7 guys, or not 7, but like at least 6 guys on the way up to that bush. As we had 2 ghillie snipers sniping. Well, one ghillie sniper plus Atlas himself sniping. As I pushed up with the team, I'm like, I'm not pushing until the saw gunners push up. And when they did, I'm like, okay, now I'll go. But
Well, the thing is that we had the entire platoon.
yeah, it was just a
We had the
wave of
entire
people.
platoon just to line up on the tree line.
And then we took
And it's
that.
just the thing is,
Yeah.
it was the tree line and like 200 meters of no man's land and then cars, and that cost was all lined up in the cars.
Mm.
But during
And
one
it
of
was
those,
just, it was an old-fashioned World War I charge.
yeah,
Nice.
I think game day of that event, ASR, when I was doing, I was actually, everyone else clocked out. I was the only one left playing the event. So I
Yeah.
actually hooked up with this other team from Colorado. I played their medic, and I almost got the best res in my entire life. We got ambushed. Yeah, we got ambushed by the side of the, at ESR, there was this little, between that side that we were on and then the main side, there's this little river between with only 2 bridges to get across. And we got ambushed.
Or you make your own.
That too. We got ambushed, and I think I was the only medic. I had like 2 other guys that were still up, and Hollywood, that's his name during Milsim's call sign. And he's one of the leaderships for UFS. But he was down, and I'm like, I'm going to go try to res Hollywood. So I had this little kid try to cover me. I dolphin dived to Hollywood. Like, I was
The
running.
Helldivers dive.
I
right.
dolphin dived to the cover, and I looked at him like, I asked him, like, can I please use you as cover if I try to res? Like, yeah, go for it. I'm like, fuck yes. But I was halfway done with it, and then someone flanked around a shot. I'm like, no. I almost had the best res of my entire life. I was using him as a shield as I was laying in prone trying to wrap the bandage. But I dolphin dived to him. It was great.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm definitely going to be medic the rest of my Milsim career.
Yep.
Well, you're probably
you are.
busy. It probably gives you a lot to do.
It's a role that you didn't want but are getting.
As good as I want, I'm like, I hate having, because the reason why I don't want to be medic is because of my playstyle, I like playing aggressively.
Right.
But apparently I'm just too good at getting reses. So
Well, then I can start complaining about the rules for DMRs for AMS.
God, what do they? I think they switched it. Like DMRs can now only use like 3 to 4 mags, max.
You can only use 3 to 4 mags as a DMR.
Yeah.
They have to be a model of a 7.62 rifle.
Oh,
You
shit.
have to have a bipod on it.
Whoa.
It has to be 16 inches or longer.
What?
Why do you have to have a bipod on it?
Yeah, the
I barely
bipod
use the
doesn't make
bipod on
sense,
my
but
sniper.
I understand what they're doing though. They're trying to balance the game. So it's kind of cool though.
I bought an SR-25.
Yeah.
Oh, you finally did?
Trying to
You're gonna
modify
get
that.
No. Are you?
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
a
gonna H? Are
freaking
you
bare
HPA tapping?
bones. It has nothing in it.
Are you gonna be H tap it? Bleh,
Yes,
HPA
can
tapping?
HPA tap it.
Yeah, brushless builds for me, baby. Russell Customs.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out Russell Customs.
Love his shit.
Shout out Barbarian Airsoft. There you go.
Barbarian as well. What do you got from Russell? Spaz.
Yeah, he got his stuff back.
Finally.
And only 5 years later. Meanwhile, I just drive down.
My first.
Hungary's literally 5 minutes from my house.
Yeah, my first Russell build. My Sig
Nice.
MPX.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love this thing. I think
Oh,
I'm gonna
slaps.
have to get a new. Yeah, it does. I just got to get a new MOSFET for it because it has connection issues. So the way I have to install the battery, I have to take the shit apart every fucking time.
Ooh.
So I have to take out the body pin, take off that.
Imagine having to do that.
Oh no.
So- Yeah, but
Right.
imagine not having to carry a tank and still being as speedy as I am.
Yeah, true.
Same
I mean, if you
range as
run
that
up-
HPA shit too. But
What you got?
I'm gonna get it.
What kind of battery you run that'll last?
Imagine
all day?
running out of battery.
I
I'll
don't.
run out of air, but you'll run out of battery first.
I mean, I still got multiple, but even still, the ones that I run.
I still got 5
don't,
tanks.
Man, we're just taking pot shots at each other now, aren't we?
We're taking pot shots. You started it.
But
No, they got those
Um,
big fat batteries you can run that'll
yeah,
last.
that's what I usually. So
forever.
the one I'm gonna be, if I can get the new MOSFET, I have a battery pack box that I could put on the side of this. That's a Titan 3000 that fits right into it. And I could just run that the entire day.
Oh, that'll
The
work.
one problem with batteries for me is like charging
'Cause
them.
I don't
I'd
want to
explode it.
I don't want to have to deal with the fucking. I hate the line. I don't like the look
Yep.
of it.
Yep.
Also, with how
I've
often I
managed it.
switch my. Well, for me,
Right.
I can't, especially because I'm clearing rooms constantly, so I'm switching my shooting arm constantly.
Well, then that comes down to play styles. I'm a long range player. You're close range.
Yeah.
I'm a
So
very aggressive boy. And the Chris Vector, I haven't got the. He just did a Chris Vector too, but added some new shit to it.
Nice.
Wheel steel rail on the side. I just got the suppressor installed. Looks amazing. I changed out the foregrip.
I love it. Yeah, it's real boxy.
yeah, this
I like the boxy
SR-25. I'm gonna put a
It's
Kythera.
very heavy though. It is very heavy. I think
The thing with HPAs that's easier to manage for me, like I don't want to get into a gearbox because then I'd break something.
Mm.
I've already done that with one of mine, and I still can't get it back together.
was that the first gun you talked about on your episode?
Well, I haven't. I took it apart, and I've like
looked at it and said,
after
"Fuck that."
a week of trying, I finally put it back together, and I'm not touching it again. I'm not touching it again.
Looked at it and said, "Fuck that."
It's like I understand the power behind it, but like if it breaks, I'm giving it to someone else. I'm not gonna try and fix it myself. With HPA, it's easier for me to fix it because it's just an HPA engine.
Yeah.
And if something's wrong, it's probably not the HPA engine, it's something else, like the hop up
But
or something like that.
maybe
It's
if I was
much
gonna,
easier.
Oh, sorry.
It's easier to maintain, in my opinion.
Well, I was gonna say the only other way I'd run HPA is if I can do it with my MP. I can do it with my MP7. I just don't want to pay for that, or running it through the stock of an AR. But other than that, I do not. I'm
The
not
thing
running.
with the
I'm
13
not running
cubic
a tank
inches,
on my
it
back.
doesn't hold
Fuck that.
enough.
Yeah,
Still,
so
that's the
Hungary's been
only other
testing
way.
that out.
That's the only way I'd run it. It's
Yeah,
the only way I'd
tank
run it.
He's running. You gonna shut up?
Sorry.
Okay, great. Hungary's been actually testing it out with the 13 cubic inch tank, like the small tank that fits in the stock. He has an F2 engine and a EPM mag, so like 250 rounds. He doesn't get through the whole magazine before it's empty.
Wow.
Oh, that's something's wrong then. That ain't right.
Yeah,
no, it's
I don't
it's
think
just not enough air.
No, it is.
It's 13.
It is
13
That's,
cubic inches. Meanwhile, with a 24,
Yeah,
you can
that
dump
should get
5
through.
mags.
Yeah, that should get through that. He doesn't have a set right or something, or
Oh,
shooting
like it's
hot.
an F2, so it's not as efficient.
Yeah,
So then that's probably
Kythera, I feel like it's.
because those the
I could
Euro
be wrong.
builds.
He's probably gonna yell at me after this for saying this. Hungry,
Yeah,
I know
those Euro
you
builds
will launch this.
Those Euro
You
builds.
will watch this.
They're small too. They're small tanks. They're fast.
Yeah.
And they're using those for speed
soft.
softs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Russell
It's just like it comes
built
down
an
to
air tac
preference.
build.
Like
Yeah.
you don't care about like you care about the line. I understand that. Your CQB, you need to switch shoulders every time.
Mm-hmm.
For long range players, I'm sitting there in cover in a ghillie or something like that, and I want to be quiet as hell. But a suppressor in the Kythera is pretty quiet. Like you will not know where I'm coming from.
It's super quiet for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because it's full mechanical. It has no electronics.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of playstyles as well, so at Fox Airsoft now on Prison Field, since there's turf, I have now self-taught myself how to slide around shit. So on the field,
Oh dear.
I am the only person sliding around corner. It scares the shit out of so many players. I'm on my knee pads sliding.
Well, at least you're on your knee pads, right? Otherwise, you get a turf burn. Those are worse.
I would never play Airsoft without. I could not do that if I didn't have my knee pads.
Slide on bare knees. Good lord.
I've been able to clear rooms really effectively like that. Though.
You got to be hardcore,
no
bro.
Shorts, just bare.
Like shorts and
traumatize the children.
No knee pads.
At the end of the day, just have red knees, just drenched in blood.
Drenched in blood.
That are mush.
Like, what's this? Oh yeah, that's my blood from earlier.
And maybe some tetanus that seeped in.
Maybe some tetanus.
Well, listen, dudes, let's wrap it up. It's been great talking with you guys. Tell everybody where they can find all your stuff again and online.
For me, Spaz Airsoft is my Instagram. I do have a YouTube channel. I haven't posted much because I suck at editing and honestly just
editing's a bitch.
Yep. But Spaz Airsoft. I might set up a Twitter account because of the shit that's going on.
Do it. Everyone go to Twitter, okay? I'm trying to get everybody over there.
Correction.
I still call it Twitter, yeah.
All right, Atlas, you go next.
I actually do have an X account, but I'm not going to share it.
Okay. But you're at Atlas.
I'll share an Airsoft account when I make one.
But yeah, we're sharing our content right now.
Just find me on Instagram, Atlas Actual 2.0.
Atlas.
That's right. _Actual 2.0.
Yes, sir. Awesome. It was good talking with you guys, man. Good to catch up and everything. And love your patch and your flag, your new team. Colors.
We're probably gonna get off and forget something.
That's what we do.
Say Atlas, 100%. You should ask Trifecta.
Oh yeah, your patch.
The letter in the patch.
I forgot last time.
Oh yeah, you need one, right?
Letter in the patch. Yeah.
You got one, didn't you, Spaz?
Oh yeah,
yeah, he did.
Fucking land above my right above my desk.
All right. Well, send me a message on Instagram or
Discord where you find me.
Remind me. Yeah, because well, you see my office; it's a wreck. So
yeah, it's a mess.
I've got a
I'm
box
not in my
over
office. You see anything?
It's kind of spread out, but I am getting back into that once it gets organized here in the next week or so. And I'll send you one out, man. But you definitely have to remind me. Apologize for that.
Yeah, I'll send you a chat over.
Yeah, send me a chat. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks to the sponsors. Skirmish. Go to skirmish.net and jacktech.com. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks, Spaz. Maybe give me a warning next time instead of 24 hours before.
Copy that.
Later, guys.